Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is another paid request from Malivore. I think this is the last request I had from him on another episode of Steven Seagal, Lawman, episode 5. For anyone that wants to request any type of videos, reviews, re-reviews, topics, tier lists, rankings, video game playthroughs, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. I do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. And I said before in episode 4, which was like the first full episode I saw of this show, this reality cop show he had for 3 seasons, which I think between season 2 and 3, that thing where him and the cops, there's like the cop fighting ring where they had all the roosters and chickens like fighting each other. Like Seagal and his guys went in and accidentally killed some chickens and a puppy. And there was a bit of a controversy. That might have been why season 3 he went to another place. Might have been another state too. So I'm like, okay, so you're reserve deputy sheriff there too? And then there's these allegations about him. It was probably why this only lasted 3 seasons. To repeat what I said before, this came out around 2009. I liked the Steven Seagal films of old. Above the Law, Out for Justice, Marked for Death, Hard to Kill, Under Siege, which did a new 4K, which is cool. I even liked The Glamour Man, but his direct-to-video stuff has been a lot of dog shit. Apparently he's making a new film, great, another film that will be shitty. And he has talked crap about everybody. He has no room to talk. When even Chuck Norris in an older interview is unsure about you, that's saying a lot. This is a Chuck Norris interview with Dick Cavett, where you tell like Norris he hasn't fully trusted Seagal, as he should not. It's a good interview. You guys, check it out. I forget what year it came out. Might have been around the time, early 90s. It had to have been the early 90s. Anyway. I don't want to get all the... I could go on for 30 minutes on Seagal himself. But anyway, get into this. We have this man with a gun. Okay, maybe it's just these 2 episodes, but why is it that every person they find and arrest or get in trouble is a black guy? I'm just saying, to be fair, have not seen the first 2 episodes. Haven't seen the other episodes. I'm just saying, between these 2 episodes, every guy they stop is a black guy. Interesting. So a guy with dreadlocks has a .44 Magnum. He did say that there was a gun there. For some reason, it took him forever to find the gun when it was right in the back, plain as day. Why no one bothered to check the back first? Because there's multiple cops there. You open up the trunk, you would see it right there. But for some reason, it took him forever to find this gun. And I guess the gun was caught. For some reason, Seagal's like, I have a glove. Now, number one, why you only put on one glove? Don't you? You're handling evidence, but you put on one glove. Wouldn't you want to put on 2 gloves so you don't get fingerprints everywhere with the other hand? And why does Seagal need to show a cop how to uncock a gun? You tell me that a police officer doesn't know how to uncock a gun? It's like, well, Seagal is the name on the show. We need to have him something to do. He's a guy that knows all about guns. I'm like, number one, I doubt he's ever shot anyone. I doubt he's ever done much with guns. And I'm not talking about movies. But like actual, like I'm sure these cops, if you're a cop, you probably have been in some sticky situations. I doubt Seagal has. So I think a cop would know more about uncocking a gun than you. I mean, you know about cock, because you suck it, but that's about it. It's just the fact, it's like, we need to give Seagal something to do, so have him put on one glove so that the other hand could still get fingerprints all over the shit, and you need to advise a cop how to uncock a gun. Also, I swear, there's a point where he's like talking to someone. He's like, "Where's the gun?" I swear he burped under his breath. He's like, "Where's the gun?" Like, if you watch him when he says, "Where's the gun?" He's like looking like kind of like this. He's like, "Where's the gun?" They just like, you know, that burp, but you kind of want to keep it in. One of those like little ones. So I swear he fucking burped. I swear to God he did. Under his breath. This one just killed me. There's this other guy who was shot in the back with a shotgun. Let me repeat. Shot in the back with a shotgun. Still alive. He's hurt. So these cops are crowding him, and Seagal's like, "Who shot you, man? Who shot you, man?" And he's talking to the camera. "Yeah, you know, I think he knows who shot him, and he's not talking." He's not talking because he got shot in the fucking back. He's probably in shock. He's probably in pain because he was shot in the back. If someone shot me in the back with a fucking shotgun, I wouldn't want to talk for a year. Let alone a week, let alone that night, let alone, 10, 15, 20 minutes, however fucking long it's been for the cops and eventually paramedics to come. He was shot in the back. Maybe wait until he's unshot in the back? You ever heard of shock? How about you try getting shot in the back? See how much you want to have a conversation. He's like, "I don't know who shot me." Yeah, because all intents and purposes shows he was shot in the back. That means I'm not looking at the person who shot me. If I'm not looking and I'm shot in the back, I probably don't know who the fuck shot me because I don't have eyes here. Like you think you do, Seagal. You think you have eyes in the back of your head. Maybe the back of your ass. Because you're an asshole. God. No wonder your breath smells like shit. And then he talks like he's the leader. Like the paramedics, like, strap him in. I'm like, thanks for telling them to do what they know what to do. It's a guy who is out of his element. He's there because his name is on the show. He's like, I gotta do something, so strap him in. I'm like, yeah, they're paramedics. I think they fucking know. And you're not the leader. You're not the captain. These people under the breath, I'm like, this motherfucker, can you get out of my way, man? I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't care, Seagal. I don't care, Steven Seagal. This guy has been shot in the back. I need to do my job to make sure this guy doesn't die. Get the fuck out of my face, you fat ass. So then the next thing we see is this computer shooting simulator, which for I understand is a real thing. For I understand it's a real thing. It reminds me of, if you've seen Beverly Hills Cop 2, the gun club, where you have a screen and you have like people on the screen and then you shoot and they react and stuff. That's pretty much what it is. What they don't show you, which I think is a thing they do, is I think they hook the cops to this vest that if you get hit, you'll feel it. So for some people, I think it's different. I think for some, this is done as a scenario of shoot, don't shoot. And then to tell you why, how come you didn't shoot here, how come you didn't shoot there. Sometimes they have it where none of them is a shoot scenario. The real answer is don't shoot in any of these. And kind of judge how people react with fear, react with stress, react in quick decisions. So it's to engage in those reactions. Other times it's, yeah, you get like a vest and you want to shoot to show you're aiming and hitting the target. And if you don't, kind of the hit, kind of like this, like a punishment or something like that. Like to maybe give that kind of rise in fear. And it seems like there's a lot of things to it that they didn't go into. So it just seems like we're having fun shooting, and Seagal's like, I had the kill shot. And I'm like, it didn't look like that because the way on the screen the guy's face is here, the bullet looked like he was here. I guess they assume it's here, but it looked like it was here. But I mean, maybe that's just me. But Seagal's got to win. Then there's this guy who I guess he's the same. They hear a car pulling out, like doing a donut, you know, when they squeak their tires and go. I guess this is the same guy who did that. So he gets stopped. So the camera pisses up. The guy says, "Hey, I have a gun." And he's moving his hand to the hey, I have a gun. And he's putting his hands on the steering wheel. The cops freaked out and go, you stop. And then Seagal's like, do you get out, motherfucker? You get out, motherfucker. And then like the other, all these cops are fat, by the way. Why are all these cops fat? The one fucking fat guy grabs the guy from the car and lands on top of him. So he grabs him and then like lands on top of him. I'm like, okay, I guess this is that police training. You grab and you land on top of people as if you're fucking Yokozuna or something. So then they're like, well, when you say you have a gun, what do you expect us to do? Yeah, because all criminals say, I got a gun. You know what a criminal would do? They want to announce they have a gun. Do you know many criminals that go, hey, I have a gun? No, all bad guys announce that they have guns. By the way, I have a knife. Here you go. Can you imagine Crocodile Dundee when he's getting mud? That's not a knife. I got a knife. Wait a minute. That's a knife. No, he just goes, that's a knife. I got a gun. Hold up a minute. Oh, and he's reaching for the gun. How is he reaching for the gun where the camera clearly shows his hand is going to the steering wheel? if he's leaning over here, I got a gun and his hands going to the steering wheel, and then that's when they freaked out, pull him up and stuff. I'm like, he was not leaning for the gun. And then this guy recognizes Steven Seagal. He's like, I gotta shake this man's hand or something. I'm like, why? At least in 2009. I don't want to shake 2009 Steven Seagal, let alone nowadays. You don't know where that hand's been. So then they arrest him for resisting arrest. I'm like, resisting arrest my ass. How did he resist arrest? His hand was going towards the steering wheel. They pulled him out, slammed him down, and the one cop landed his fat ass onto him. How is he resisting arrest? Resisting means he was like, if he was pulling back and shoving cops, that's resisting arrest. This wasn't resisting arrest. He didn't move. They pulled him off and slammed him down. How is he resisting arrest? Where's the resisting? So that was total fucking bullshit. Total fucking bullshit. Caught in 4K on camera. You can't lie when it's on fucking camera. And then the last thing is they do this live course where they go in. There's it's like paper, people, targets. But for some reason they have a face, but the nose sticks out. I don't know why. Fucking Ross Perot, I don't know, Ross Perot or something. But first off, Seagal, again, he does this thing here like this. Like John Wick, again, number one, John Wick's they're movies, they're fake. This is escapism. And it's like to do this, and they put the gun there, and kind of... When he does this, then he's like extends and does this. Seagal's like... Pew, pew. I'm sure he probably, back in the day, had a lot of this. And the other three actual cops act like the Three Stooges. And like the one cop is right behind the other, and his gun is like this, and it looks like he's aiming the gun right behind his superior. Like there's of the three, there's a black cop. The black cop has a gun out, and it looks like his gun is right behind his superior's head. And it looked like his finger was on the trigger, too. I guess someone wants to die today. Or someone wants to kill someone one day. And, like, they do piss poor, and although they say they do a great job, I'm like, did ya? Did ya? Did you really do a good job? Did you really? Anyone else who saw this would go, you guys did shit. What are you talking about? But this fucking show, man. This show is something else. Oh my God. My mind just boggles at this stuff, man, but I could only assume this is why people watch it enough to get 3 seasons, is because just to laugh at how dumbfounding this shit is. Fucking Steven Seagal. But that's it for now. I just requested those two, nothing more. But who knows in the future. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.